Now, it's taken about 5 years, but I finally managed to get my hands on set 40558 with 66 pieces. This is, of course, the special Clone Trooper figure pack, which they currently have 20% off on Lego.com. So if you want to pick one up, now's probably a good chance, because you can get it pre all the never-in-stock moments. But the box art here features some great gunships in the background of Geonosis with some clone commanders there with the yellow and then some regular clones. Very good box art, but let's jump into this set because it's definitely got some interesting aspects to it. Our first clone trooper here is going to be the yellow commander, which is definitely a upsetting sight for some people. However, the figure itself is not bad. We do have a little bit of detailing on the legs, which is standard across all clone troopers at this point. We have a little bit of a utility belt with an interior armor plate with an exterior armor plate, with the exterior armor plate also having a few yellow markings for the rank. We have a bit of yellow arms just to, again, signify that rank, with the helmet being pretty standard for Phase 1 clone troopers. A little bit of holes on the sides, as you can see. But it does have yellow markings, unlike the regular clones, which we'll see in a second. And overall, it's a pretty nice minifigure, although some people will definitely have their complaints with it. The back isn't much of a surprise. We have, again, that utility belt with a little bit of a pack at the back, but it's nothing too crazy, especially with no leg detailing. The other figure that we get in this set is this regular clone trooper, which shares the same leg pattern. As I said, it's uniform across all clone troopers, but we do get a little bit of difference here in the chest plate area, where instead of the yellow arms, we now have white arms, and we no longer have those yellow markings on the outer chest plate. We do, of course, have the removal of the white on the helmet. However, we still do get those holes there for the accessories, which don't come in this set, but if you happen to have some, you can, of course, put them on there. And we also do have a barrel extension over for the gun that they're holding, making a pretty nice clone trooper here. Not that you could really complain. It's a classic clone trooper. They didn't really toss anything in there to ruin it, so it's a great inclusion for a set that otherwise was a little bit underwhelming if we just had an army of commanders, because we really did not need that. But the back is also pretty nice. It looks neat, you know, no difference from the other trooper, but, you know, having the just simplicity of the white, the monotone nature of it makes it really nice and kind of stand out, definitely on the battlefield, but also a standout to any collection. Unlike what they've been doing for the Empire and Rebels, but they've been doing it for Rebels a lot longer, we do have a uniformity among the heads here, which is good that they actually have updated the skin tone so it looks much better, a lot more natural, and it actually fits in with the clones far better. But we also have this standardized look where it's not them angrily yelling at anything that they could possibly see, and I think that's a good change, although a bit more expression among clone troopers instead of just having the same generic face, again, would be a nice change. However, they have not done such a thing yet. Now, our first little side build here is going to be this here battle station, which is pretty nice. We get ourselves some control panels there to kind of command the field. We have some flaps that can help you get in and out of the command station. We've got a little bit of a radio tower to send some signals out, and the dark red is a nice complement to the otherwise neutral coloring, making it a fairly decent command station. It's nothing crazy, as again, it comes from a minifigure pack, but it's still better than what could have been. But, you know, it's still a bit of a lackluster build. The other inclusion is this weapons rack with, again, another control panel. And I think the only upside to this is that you get 2 extra blasters, which is not typical, because normally you just get a minus or subtract of blasters, because like, hey, look, you've got 5 figures, but we're only including 2 blasters for them, so have fun. So having a surplus of blasters is definitely good. If you need more blasters, however, I think the Hoth Trooper Pack does a better job, giving you a bunch of extra blasters, but still, it's good to have 2 of these long-range rifles here, just included in the set. But that's it. That's honestly the whole set, and it might be okay for army building, seeing as you do get 2 of these Phase 1 clone troopers, but definitely you're going to run into a bit of a lot of these commanders, so it's really up to you how many you want. I think, personally, I have 3, which I think is a fair amount now, given the fact that, you know, 6 of these is pretty good for the time being, but then again, Who knows? You might have a different taste and be like, hey, give me 15 of these straight up. Or you might just want one. And that's perfectly fine. You know, you enjoy yourself how you want to do it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.